Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Royal Flush, aka your envious enemy, coming to you with another Modern Warfare 2 video. I thought I would start my series on these videos by talking a little bit about the customization options that I've learned in the short time that I've been playing this game. God damn, I'm out here looking like Obi-Wan Kenobi and shit. Anyway, yeah, so long story short, I've been playing around with some of these customization settings. I never really played Modern Warfare 1 or the 2019 version, so all of this is pretty new to me. But there might be some things here that if it's new to you, I might be able to fill you in on. So let's take a look. I'm looking here at my M4 custom loadout right here. With the M4, I'm just trying to level this up fully and unlock everything before I start working on any other guns, because I like doing things piecemeal in that way. But I would like to show you something interesting here. First, let me go over my class here, my setup. So I got for the barrel the Tempest Trench Pro, and for the laser I got the 1MW laser box. I haven't unlocked any other lasers here yet, and there's a lot, so I imagine that as I play further and evolve more, I may find a better laser fit. But now that's what I'm working with. For the stock, I have the Corio Precio Factory. For the rear grip, for a little bit of recoil control and accuracy, I have the X10 grip. I'm pretty happy with that. Haven't unlocked anything else, but I'm pretty happy with it. I doubt I'll be changing that. So there you go. And then, of course, for the underbarrel, the FSS Shark Fin 90. Now, what is interesting about this this setup here that I noticed, and I don't know if this was available in Modern Warfare 1. If y'all ever played Modern Warfare 1, y'all could fill me in on this. If this is new, then hopefully this will be interesting to you. So if you add an attachment and you just basically float over it and you just go right above it, you have this little tune option. Now this tune option it's critical. It is crucial that you fuck with this, right? And the reason why is because every attachment, as I'm sure you know by now, that you add to your weapon, it's going to increase one attribute of the weapon and it's going to decrease another attribute. So you're going to gain something and you're going to lose a little bit of something, right? But what's interesting is that with this tuning feature, you can kind of have a little more control over what you gain and what you lose. So for example, we're looking at the FSS Shark Fin 90 here, and you can see on the left side over here and on the bottom, what you got is you can literally choose by going up and down, left and right, how much you want your customization to lean in one direction or the other. So currently I have it set all the way up to recoil stabilization, because the opposite of that is, if as you gain recoil stabilization, you also lose an aim down sight speed. Now I favored it all the way. I put it all the way up to recoil stabilization because in my experience the M4 is very snappy already, and I'm pretty happy with the aim down sight speed. So even having this all the way up to recoil stabilization, I would rather have accuracy, because I find that probably most of the firefights that I have in this game generally are at a long range. You're going to be peeking around a corner, you won't spot somebody in a rooftop, somebody in a window, somebody on the other side of town. So it seems to me like, in my opinion, it made sense to favor recoil stabilization over aim down sight speed, and I'm pretty happy with that because, like I said, the M4 is pretty snappy with ADS already. I feel like it is still pretty quick. And then on the bottom here, you can gain aim idle stability, which basically means how much your gun moves while you're sitting still and aiming down the sight. I favored that completely over aim walking speed, again because I find that most of the firefights in this game, at least in my experience so far, and I do reserve the right to change my judgment in the future, but it seems like most of them are long range. Pretty much any of these real close range firefights, you're going to want to use your secondary weapon, whether it be a shotgun or a sniper rifle or whatever you're working with. You want something that can hit with strength at a short distance. So to me, it seems like I just preferred having stability and recoil control so that I could fire over long ranges. So yeah, but you can see the power of this tuning option and how important it really is. I was really happy I found this. And again, here we go. We're looking. Oh wait, that's what I was just looking at. My bad. So yeah, if we look over here at the the X10 grip, right? So again, you got recoil steadiness versus aim down sight speed. So again, because of the long range distance firefights that I usually get into in this game so far, given that the maps are a lot bigger and I'm accustomed to Cold War, slightly smaller maps and a lot more spinning around and jumping around and slide canceling, all that shit been nerfed in this game. So basically I favored long range firefights over short range firefights in terms of the efficacy of my most of my attachments. For the recoil steadiness, I put it all the way up. And again, because I find the M4 to be pretty snappy with ADS already, I just basically let it rock with that and I got rid of it completely. However, it is still pretty snappy. I'm still pretty happy with the ADS speed in spite of that. And then with the aiming idle stability, which again is like when you're aiming in one place, you're not moving down the sight, how much your gun sort of just jerks around, pause. I basically favored sprint to fire speed because only in those one-off scenarios where you are going to encounter somebody around a bend who's going to be right in front of you, it does really help when you're rounding a bend sprinting, which I almost always am, to be able to just have more sprint to fire time and have it be shorter. So yeah, I ended up going with that. But yeah, I mean, there is a lot of options here. You don't have to do what I did. You can do your own thing. But I found this to be a very useful feature. So I highly recommend tuning all of your attachments. Not all of them are going to allow you to tune. Like for example, the 1MW laser box over here doesn't even have a tune option. So, you know, only certain attachments are going to allow you to tune. However, most of them seem to have that option, and I highly recommend doing it. You want your gun to feel right for you, you know what I'm saying? So, whatever it is that, you know what I'm saying, you favor, whether it be long range or short range, whether you want to be able to, round the bend and shoot someone up close very easily and quickly, or if you want to be able to pick somebody off at long range, just make sure you tune your gun to fit your play style. What I got here pretty much, as you can see, I don't have an optic. I found that the optic wasn't really helping me a whole lot, and also it was diminishing my sprint to fire and my ADS time, so I got rid of it. I don't find that losing the optic is a huge deal if you use your field of view very high, which I tend to. I've got it around 115 to 16, 17, 116, something like that. Field of view high, and your visibility settings are optimized so you can see the enemies as clear as possible. I don't think that the optic was helping me a whole lot. Now, to be fair, I don't really have any optics unlocked. All I got is this lone wolf optic, and so it's, again, I reserve the right to change my judgment because, I mean, look, there is a shitload of options here. I mean, goddamn, this shit looking like the Amazon gun warehouse, but long story short, I may change my mind in the future, but as of right now, with this early unmaxed out gun, I'm not really seeing a huge purpose to the optic, and I haven't missed it a whole lot. Again, with the muzzle, this one was tough for me because I do think there is definitely a advantage to being able to muzzle your weapon and suppress it. It makes it harder for you to spot on a mini map. So I definitely was reluctant to get rid of it, but I ended up getting rid of it for one main reason, which is that, as you can see, I haven't really unlocked any of these either. But the one that is unlocked, the only one that is unlocked, basically was pretty ass. It wasn't very good. This Echoline GSX, it just wasn't. It was lowering my damage range. It was lowering the general damage the enemies was taking. I was losing recoil and all that shit. I just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I left the muzzle off. Again, I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously, you know, when you shoot, you got to move. You just got to move quick because they don't know where you at. But, you know, as long as you play it careful and keep your cards to your chest, it's pretty good. So this setup here is what I'm working with. And again, I just wanted to go over tuning your attachments because, and by the way, wow, pause on that. But yeah, I do think it's crucial. I think that it is a must of that you tune your attachments. So, thought I'd go over that, take a moment, y'all, to put that out there. I also wanted to be, you know, able to upload a video today before I stream later today. I will be streaming live on Twitch and YouTube under my username, Your Envious Enemy, playing Modern Warfare 2 pretty much every single night. for the foreseeable future. So check me out if you get a chance. And I hope y'all having a wonderful day. If you can hit that subscribe, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate that very, very much. Or if not, at least throw me a like. If you're willing to do both, you my hero. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day. This is your envious enemy, aka Roy Flush, 716 800 block. You already know. F's up. Let's fucking go.